Hi everybody, today we are going to go over the first option for tracing your text. So the first one for text is going to be printing. So you're going to need a printer for this one. If you don't have a printer, don't choose this option. I have my sketch. Yours will have colored pencil started already. You're going to start your colored pencil on your objects and then you're going to do your text. But for the sake of this video, just pretend that there is colored pencil there, okay? So here's my printed text. I did print African lion twice because I didn't know how big the text is going to be. It's kind of a guessing game with that. So I just did it all on one page, and I did change the orientation of my paper. If you can see, that is landscape instead of portrait. If you don't know how to change that in your Word document when you type your letters in, you can actually I usually just type in the help center portrait or landscape, and then I select which one I want. Actually, when you search that, it just comes right up, so it's awesome. So I did change it to landscape so I could fit the words across. I tried two different sizes, so let's go ahead and see which one is going to be best. You can kind of see the outline of that through my paper, thankfully. If you cannot, if your paper's thicker than mine and you can't see it, you can hold it up against a window and you should be able to see it that way so that you can draw that way, all right? It kind of honestly looks like that first African lion is kind of perfect. This one is definitely too big. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with that and start tracing and line it up exactly where I want it. I want it centered at the top. I'm going to start tracing lightly. I'm going to be doing it a little bit harder than you are because I want you to be able to see it in the video, but please, please, please draw lighter than what I'm doing. Here's how you would do it with a ruler if I wanted all my lines to be really perfect, which you do. You can use the straight edge of your ruler. You're not measuring anything per se. You're just using it as a straight edge. Much better that letter looks than the rest of them because of how straight it is. So highly recommend a ruler. All right, so that's that tracing. I did have to print another word because I'm going to put the Latin version of African lion underneath. Or the Latin word for lion, right? And that's right here. That's more skinny, but I'm still going to, like smaller text, I mean by skinny. Line it so it's bubbly. That way I can color in with colored pencil. You'd obviously want to finish your whole word, but I'm just showing you how to begin. I was done and I was gonna go color in with colored pencil. I'm gonna lightly erase. This is what I had you do with your grid as well. I'm gonna lightly erase. I can still see my letters. But very, very, very lightly. That way, the pencil line won't show up underneath my colored pencil, all right? So that is how you trace your letters with a printer.